Everybody gets free website hosting when they sign up for AllProWebTools. As part of this, they also get the website editor. I can get to the editor by going to Website and then clicking on My Web Pages. This will bring up a list of all the web pages you have on your website currently. Since this video is focusing on the menu bar, notice that some pages have this little icon next to them, showing that they are on the menu bar, and some pages down below do not, showing that they are not on the menu bar. I'm going to create a new page, which I can do by either clicking on the Create New Page button or using the Add button on the top menu bar and selecting Web Page. Under this Page Content tab, you can change what text appears in the menu bar by changing the page name. However, when you create a brand new web page, it defaults to not showing on the menu bar. We can change this by going to the Settings tab. Next to this item that says Menu Bar, notice that the Hide button is grayed out. That means currently this page is not going to show up on the menu bar. I can make it appear by clicking on Show. Remember to use this menu bar to make a page appear or not appear on the menu of your website. Changing this public-private setting does something else. If I set this page to private, that takes us completely off the internet, and no one will ever be able to get to this page. If I make this page public, though, it does exist and people can get to it. So for example, if I want a page that users can get to if I send them the link, but can't get to by clicking around on my menu options, I would want to make sure the page is set to public so that the page exists, and that the menu bar option is set to hide so that casual visitors to my site can't find the page. For now, I'm setting this page to public and show so that it will appear on my menu bar. The next piece to be concerned about is this navigation precedence. If I hover over the help icon, it tells me this is the order it will appear in the menu bar. For instance, if I want this to appear 10th in my list of menu options, I simply select 10. If I wanted this page to appear in the middle of my current menu options, I would have to go to each page individually and make sure they have the correct precedence to make sure they all appear in the same order that I expect. For now, I'm going to click Save on this page. And now I can take a look at my site by clicking the Preview button on the top menu. You can see that my Flowers page is already on the menu bar and it's the last option, just like I wanted it. Now let's turn this Flowers page into a drop-down menu with options for specific flowers underneath. If I scroll down, you can see that I've already created some blank web pages that I'm going to put underneath the Flowers option. These are the roses, tulips, lilies, and lilacs pages that I've added at the bottom here. First, let's change the settings for this roses page. So I'm going to go to the Settings tab, and the first thing I notice is that this menu bar is set to hide. I want it to appear on the menu, so I'm going to select Show. Now since I want this to appear as a submenu, I'm going to have to make sure to set a parent page for this page. Under this drop-down, I can select Flowers as the parent page, and that will make roses a child of flowers, so that roses will be in the submenu with flowers as the heading. Next, I can change this navigation precedence to choose where roses is going to be in that submenu list. I want roses to be first, so I'm going to select 1. And now that I'm finished, I can click on Save. Then I'll click on the Preview button to see my website. And if I hover over Flowers on the menu bar, I'll see that Roses is in the submenu. I'm not finished yet because I want to add a couple more items. So I'm going to go back to my console and go back to my web pages. I'm going to use the search bar to find the tulips page that I want, because I'm going to make this the second option on the submenu. I can do this by going to Settings, setting Show, choosing Flowers as the parent page, and choosing 2 as the precedence so it will appear second. Now that I'm finished with all my settings, I can click Save. Now I'm going to go back to my web pages again and do the same thing with the lilies page, except I'm going to make it appear third. And lastly, I'll have to change my lilacs page, but I will make this one appear fourth in the list. Now that I've set up each submenu option individually, I can hit the Preview button, and under Flowers on the menu bar, I can see all 4 of the options that I set up in the order that I specified.